y'all, we are back with another video. We went to Dollar General this morning to do some penny shopping. Today is Monday, so of course we had to hit up the freezer resets. If you don't know what a freezer reset is, it's when the freezer actually resets. These are discontinued items. Maybe the packaging is changing, but anyway, the price went to 0.00 in app. When you see 0.00 in app, that means in fact it is 1 penny. So when it comes to penny items, especially food, y'all, first come, first serve. All right. If you're saying you're not finding anything, you have to scope out your stores before, like right before they penny, okay? I know you can't scope out every single store, but you know, try to scope out some stores. And then you check the app early in the wee hours of Monday morning to see if it in fact pennied, okay? So I went to 2 stores. The first store I found a good amount of things. The second store I only found 1 item. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I found at the second store. So the second store opened up at 8 o'clock. I got there about 8:15ish. There are already people, you know, there cleaning out the freezers. They found some goodies when I tell you. So at this particular store, there was so much ice cream. And my daughter wanted the ice cream, but baby, we were too late. We were too late, okay? Now, this is the Big and Bold breakfast. All right. So this was just sitting there and I'm like, hey, this is supposed to be a penny. Let me make sure it's a penny at this store. And I just picked it up, double check, scanned, and it was a penny, right? These are normally $2.50, okay? So if you are on a tight budget, like penny shopping is the way to go. Of course, sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. But penny shopping, couponing, all that good stuff is a way to go. All right, so the very first store I went to, they had the green beans, okay? Here is the UPC. Again, 1 penny. 1 penny, all right? So I drop my daughter off. Well, I don't drop her off at the bus stop. We go to the bus stop and wait, okay? And her bus usually gets, you know, there at 6:40. I went straight from the bus stop to the store that opened up at 7 o'clock. I got there at 7:01. I was the only one in the store. Me and 1 worker. I got, let's see, I believe 4 of these. 1 had bust open. So we end up throwing that away at store. Y'all, I was super excited about these mega crustless pizza, pepperoni, 25 grams of protein. Anyway, I got a few of these. This one's the pepperoni. Did I show y'all the UPC? Did I? Here is the UPC. Now, if you can't get to the store, be there before they open, don't get discouraged. You may, you know, get lucky. But just know, especially when it comes to the food items, you need to be out there before the store opens. I'm trying to find the date, y'all. The Best Buy date. Okay? So this June 2025. It's still good. It's still good. This one's the Supreme. August 2025. Like, this stuff is not expired, y'all. Okay? Now, sometimes, even when things are not a penny, go ahead and check the expiration date because sometimes things can be expired. Now, if you do find something that is expired and it's a penny, they only check the date usually when it's a penny, okay? They do not have to sell the penny items to you if it's expired. They don't supposed to. If it's expired or if it's recalled. So the second store that I went to is one of my favorite stores, but I knew I had to get to that 7 o'clock store. Both stores had, you know, the penny items I was looking for. But, oh, this Supreme. Hold on. Okay, this one's pepperoni. Pepperoni. Supreme pepperoni. Okay. And my deep freezer went out, so most likely I'm gonna have to go take this to my sister's house. Get to use my nieces and nephews. All right, I got another one of these. Now, there's another store that didn't penny over here yet. They have tons of these. Tons. When I say tons, I mean tons. And I'm super excited. And that store opens up at 8 o'clock. So I'm hoping, because this is the second, is this the second week? Or the third week? I'm hoping they penny next next Monday. Kids will be on spring break. I will be sitting in the parking lot an hour to 30 minutes early, because when I scoped the store out again last night, all the stuff was still there. So, and then y'all make sure, people are forgetting about, they have like a smaller ice cream section. Y'all, why were these and some French fries, but the French fries end up being open, which were a penny. They were in the smaller cooler where the French fries and these little thingies here were in the smaller ice cream cooler. Okay? So make sure, because they have the freezer section, a big freezer section with the big, where they have the ice cream and stuff, but there's also a smaller one somewhere else. Sometimes it's in the front of the store, or on the side of the door when you first walk in. Make sure you check that area, because it's easy to miss. All right, so all this, let me see. I don't have the receipt for the second one, but it was only a penny because I only got one item from the second store. This is my receipt from my very first store that I went to this morning. I saved $75.22. Okay? Oh, I do have to tell you, on this receipt, I did get my daughter a Lunchable that was $125. So, that did bring the price up. I paid $1.56. If I put on clean clothes, Alyssa. Here is my receipt. I will try to remember to put it in the community tab. Y'all, I'm happy. This, oh, you know what? I'm forgetting some stuff. Hold on. Hold on. It's time. Hold on. All right. The pizza, Screaming Sicilian. Extra pepperoni. Y'all, 1 penny. 1 penny. Here is the UPC. I almost forgot about y'all. Okay. So this one I have until May, next month. Next month. Let's see. Let's check this one. Okay, May. Okay, let me give y'all the UPC for this one, because this is a different pizza. May. So all of these are good until May. All right. So this is my little haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Keep track of the stores that actually pennied, y'all, because it's going to get a little confusing if you don't. Just check. And then what I did, I scanned the whole freezer at my first store. The second store, I only scanned a couple items or whatever. But I met some nice people at the second store that I went to. If you want to learn how to coupon, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to learn how to penny shop, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away. Whatever can fit in my freezer, I'm going to have to go ahead and just send this over to my sister's house, because she have a deep freezer, y'all. All right, but I have to go. Got some things to do. Love you, but guess who loves you more?